As the world recovers from the century-long last war, which devastated the population and left the great nation of Sire a smoldering ruin, the continent of Cover remembers those lost in the year of our kingdom, 982. However, as the world slowly heals, there was always something festering and growing ever hungry in the darkness. An elite organization, known as the Bureau of Occultic Observations, is always on standby, staying vigilant against any magical threat that may shatter this tenuous peace. This is their legacy. This is Tales of Adventure, Agents of B.O.O.
You have to promise to feed me, bitch. And I'm gonna shoot the totem. Oof!
Oh! What? Oh, okay. I actually had this planned. I am so glad you decided to take the fucking bait.
Damn.
The look on his face is insane.
Trast, my man. You hold in your clutches the power to change fates. So with this, my only question to you is this. High or low?
Oh, God.
Hi.
Well, then you're with character sheets.
I got some printed out.
Trask? How dead is it? Let it be known to the audience, for that D100 roll, you lucky motherfucker, it was a straight 100.
Yes! Oh, shit!
And because of that, go ahead and mark on your inventory that you got one extra training point.
Oh.
So, again, I reiterate to you, Trask.
How dead is it?
So, again, I say my iconic "get away from her, you bitch" Sigourney Weaver line
Of course.
of "you better feed me."
Yeah, of
bitch."
course. You see the,
I pull it out. I shoot the totem, watching it crash to the side into 1,000 pieces. And I immediately pull out my other gun and start firing at her, firing at the skeletons, just unloading.
So you're basically pulling a Boondock Saints.
Every shot I have on everything in this room.
I feel like we're all following suit.
Everything?
Like I pulled out my shotgun.
All the enemies!
As you go, slow motion just kicks in this beautiful, angelic chorus. You shoot this totem, which you see now the monster kind of reacts and almost is going to lash at you, but the minute you pull it, the skull shatters into 1,000,000 pieces. As you see it recoiling and trying to gather itself, shielding from it, you pull out your other gun and just fucking max Kane style, with everyone else following suit. You see Gildarts sees this, drops his hammer, whips out his shotgun, and just as you see this beautiful display of bullets and divine retribution. After the gun smoke fills the air and leaves, there is silence, and the decayer is no more.
Oh god. I take my health potion.
Okay. As you take your health potion, you see...
Oh god, the house is falling. That's 10 points of health though, right?
Yep. You see now the thing that was keeping this house together is gone. And that if you all do not hurry, you will be trapped and buried inside of it.
Before we take off, I'd like to take my final health potion and force it down Zhao
he's
Ken's
up.
gun.
Okay.
He's up and he's got
Is he
one.
good, though?
He's got one himself though. He's got a health potion himself.
Well, I mean, you
I
can still...
shot him. I'm giving him my last health potion.
Okay, yeah, Zhao Ken, as you go to take your health potion, you see Trask... Yeah,
No.
You see
Don't
Trask
take two.
tosses your hand aside, basically pulls back your hair and shoves his health potion down your throat.
This is my fault. Take it.
You heal 10 points.
I'm
bitch.
still in my rage, so I'm like, everybody follow behind me, and I'm just dashing through.
So,
I'm following.
that is... So, we are going to be staying in initiative, and because you all are escaping, the scenario is going to change a little bit. Basically, you all are here from 0, and you all have to make it about, I'll be nice and say, 150 feet. We are still going to use turns, so we are still going to use initiative.
Well, no, if we dash, then it's double speed.
Yeah, it's double.
So-
I think mine is 30 originally.
Staying back in the initiative order, at the top of the round, Sir Leonard, it is your turn. What would you like to do? If you dash, that means you get to move 60 feet and get closer to the goal. If you move and decide to use an action, that means you can only move 30 feet.
I'd like to dash.
Okay? Sir Leonard, you're going 60 feet.
I'm dashing also, so.
Gildarts, you're going 60 feet. So, now it is the house's turn, and I get to roll a d4. Because I was like, oh man, I love you guys, but this is why I got this shit prepared. Oops. That doesn't count. Let me roll it again, because floor 4s don't count. But
Got the
that
same
also
number.
counts. So
Floor for
1,
floor.
that is going to be, slime trail. Okay. As you all are running through and kind of going back the ways that you were coming, you see now the walls are starting to ooze this slick black slime as it starts to kind of coalesce and gather on the floor. I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving
Would you
throw.
say that that's a
Yes,
trap?
you get advantage because of your danger, since I already know the question.
What
Because you're also raging.
What kind of thing?
Dexterity.
That is a dirty 20, baby.
Okay.
11.
11?
17.
Okay, so everyone who got below a 10 fails. So that means basically that anytime you go to move, it counts as being difficult terrain.
Okay.
So Zhao Ken, it's your turn. Would you like to dash? Would you like to move and use an action? What do you want me to do?
I'll go ahead and dash. Action surge.
Okay. You definitely can do that. So you go ahead and dash. So that means you all see, you basically all see Zhao Ken just like, just fucking book it. And Zhao Ken moves 120 feet.
Dude, wait for me!
Zhao Ken, as you're going up, you see that you're going back up the stairs. You are now back in the room, and you see that...
Unlock every single door.
Well, it's not your turn. I'm just saying that you got back up there, that the door that you guys came through, where you kind of barricaded the deer, is still barricaded.
Oh, shit.
So that's yours. Ayana, it's your turn. Would you like to dash? Would you like to use your... What would you like to do?
I would like to dash,
Okay.
and I would like to use the slime as a slip and slide. And
You stole my idea!
You know what? Because
have a
this is
shell.
fun, make me an acrobatics check. fuck it.
oh, wait, is this
Yep.
Oh, please roll well.
13, 14, 15, 16? Am I adding my dexterity too?
Yes.
17, 18.
18. You use it as a slip and slide?
Yeah.
You all see as Ayana goes forward, just kind of like seizes, like, ooh, whee! And you see that she just puts her hands out, just.
She get like an extra 10 or 15 feet.
So you dashed. So because of that, because you decide to do that, you do move an additional 10 feet. So what you would
70.
normally move 60, thank you, would be 70 feet. So that is your go. Trask, what would you like to do?
I would like to use my action
Okay.
to try to figure out this slime and figure out a way to maneuver it to where it's not difficult terrain.
Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
With waffles.
Investigation 11.
11. As you're kind of going through, you're not really sure kind of where to step, and you manage to kind of get through everything, but it still does unfortunately take half of your movement.
Okay, then I use my bonus action to dash to get the full 30.
Okay, so that means, because you used your movement, so that means you moved 45 feet. Because you used your bonus action to dash, because it was a difficult terrain.
Well, it's just double movement, right?
So you use your action to investigate.
Uh-huh.
You unfortunately didn't get high enough for the DC check.
Yeah.
But that means you still use that movement, which your movement,
which my
which
movement
was
is
15.
30.
Yeah, so half is 15.
Yeah.
And then because you dash, because it's already half.
Does he have that
30.
thing? Yeah, doesn't he have that thing though to where he can dash as a bonus action? So wouldn't that back add up to the 60 that he needed though?
It would add up to 45.
Okay.
It
Oh,
was
so
a
I get the
15.
full 30 off the dash.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because
So it's kind of
30
like I'm slipping at first,
Yeah.
then I finally get my traction.
Exactly,
and
because
I'm
the
going.
30,
Scooby-Doo moment.
30 is half of 60.
Okay, I got you.
I got that.
It's a Scooby-Doo moment.
Yeah, no, sorry, it's all good. So yeah. So, Trask, that is your turn. Top of the round, Sir Leonard, what would you like to do?
Can I yell out something for a free action?
Sure.
Don't wait for me.
Didn't plan on it.
We were going to.
As you hear like the anger like bellowing throughout this house, as you can now see and feel some of the walls starting to close in on you.
Well, I'll let his turn go.
Sir Leonard, what would you like to do?
I would like to take a page out of Ayana's handbook and go full fucking penguin and just slide.
You should like.
You
didn't even have slide with you.
Yeah, can he go
Go inside your
Yeah,
shell and like
shell.
start rotating.
I'll tell you what.
Like a
I'll tell you what. If you go inside your shell, something great will happen, but you also will not be able to stop your momentum.
Zhao Ken just looks behind him and sees a green
He's
shell.
gonna do it.
Yes.
I got an idea.
Yes. I'm gonna do it.
So yeah, you go ahead and do that. I will say because you're using that, because your shell and you're dashing, I'm assuming.
Yes, I'm dashing.
Oh, you know what? It doesn't really. Oh no, because you use your action to go into your shell.
Yeah.
So you take the running. It's a little. It's almost kind of like It's almost kind of like Trask at first.
It's a
Trask,
Scooby-Doo
you're kind of
stuff.
like slipping. You just see Sir Leonard just kind of and just kind of like fucking speed off.
Like the Griswold sled.
Yes.
How far does it go?
Yes. You actually are able to move 50 feet.
He kind
So
of like
you're up to 110 feet.
make him trip Trask.
And you're just like, as you cannot control your trajectory of how fast you're going, you're just speeding up where you guys came from.
Can I just keep my because it's my turn next? Can I just keep my momentum going and try to break that door down?
Yeah, if you want to just keep your momentum.
Yeah.
You want to just dash
Yeah,
again?
dash and then just try to keep my momentum and try to break that door down.
So that's 120 feet. Yeah, you do see that where Zhao Ken is, you are at the cusp where you can see that the door is still locked.
So can I do it now? Or?
No.
Okay.
You'll be able to reach the door on your next turn. Zhao Ken, what would you like to do?
I'm starting to move all the crap that Gildar spit over there.
Okay, go ahead and make me a strength check. What'd you get?
You got a nat 20, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you get nat 20?
Yeah, you want me to take a picture of it?
No, I believe you. I trust you. Dope. As you're just kind of like going, you actually hear the sounds, something from the other side, as you see an antler kind of bush through and just tumble over the door. It seems to be that the deer has finally gotten over its rage, but you see now as it kind of looks through as it's looking through the broken door, that it's slowly starting to deteriorate.
So now you're just trying to help us escape?
Yeah, it seems to be.
Cool.
Alright, I'm just using everything I can, just like...
Okay, so you did get a natural 20, but unfortunately that is going to just be your action. But you have cleared practically everything out of the way. And you also have...
He's still got a movement. He only needs to get 150, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, if you just do a movement, you're good.
You want to just use your movement?
To get through the door, yeah.
Okay. You see Zhao Ken as the deer just kind of like helps get everything off. You just kind of like slip past and you see the deer just kind of nods a head and goes, "Thank you." As you see, you just kind of like look, nod, and you just run out, and you are now on the front porch of the house.
I turn around and look at everybody. Hey, last one out's gotta buy dinner.
I killed the bitch. I don't think so.
So,
Learn to keep up.
Gildarts, it is your turn.
That was my turn already. He goes after
Oh, I'm
me.
sorry. That's right.
It's the house's turn or Yanni's turn?
Sorry, Ayana, it's your turn.
Oh, how far am I from the steps?
You are about 7 feet away from your goal.
Okay, I want to...
Excuse me, you're about 80 feet away from your goal.
80 feet?
Yep.
You're
still slipping.
Am I gonna be able to keep the... Wait, so how far am I from the steps and how far am I to be out of the room?
You're from where the goal is,
Mm.
from where you need to reach the goal, you're 80 feet away from your goal.
Okay. So I want to keep the momentum going.
So I'm gonna let you know you can definitely do that, but that also means that you won't be able to control where you're going, how fast you're gonna go. So you probably won't be able to stop.
I know.
I swear to God,
I want to
if you knock
hit
me
the
back
stairs.
down those fucking stairs.
I want to hit the stairs and just start like rolling up the stairs,
Okay.
like oh shit!
So you fall down the stairs backwards, and you move an extra 70 feet. So you move 140 feet. So you're almost like this close as you like. You do, however, take 3. You do, however, take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you are able to move faster, but you just keep slamming into everything as you kind of like slam into the deer.
For flavor's sake, he's like 10 feet behind me. For flavor's sake, can we say she like clips my leg and I just land on Leonard and I'm going forward with Leonard just like, what the hell happened? I'm just sitting on a turtle going forward now.
Yeah, sure. So
Nice.
Ayana, that is your
Turtle
go.
surfing.
Trask, what would you like to do?
I am trying to get my bearings again.
Okay. Would you also like to use this? Also use the oil as a slip and slide?
Let me see if I can get my bearings.
Can I give him
Well,
an
you don't have to
advantage?
make another dexterity check. It's just. Are you trying to see if you can find a spot where you can?
To where it's not difficult terrain.
Okay. Yeah. What'd you get?
Oh.
Can I give him advantage for giving him the idea?
If he still got it, he got
did.
the inspiration.
No, you used it.
No, I use it.
Oh, you
8.
used the bardic?
8. You know what?
Don't help me.
Okay.
Can I give him?
Use my dash again,
Okay.
and another 45 feet away.
Okay. So that's 90 feet total. Okay. Top of the round, Sir Leonard. You are 40 feet away from your goal.
With a giant sitting on top of
Yeah,
me.
as you just kind of like feel, you can't see what's going on, but
Yeah.
you let your feet, like you
I
can
just
feel.
imagine he's spinning and just Gildart's just.
But you're like this.
Yeah, like Gildart, you're just kind of like holding it, like, like you're about to throw up. So you can still stay in your form, and you would definitely be able to make it. However, because you also wouldn't be able to control where you were going, not only you, but also Gildarts would take a little bit of damage.
Okay.
I'm enraged, so I'll take damage.
Yeah, this will be the first time I've taken damage the entire thing, so.
Okay. So that is... You have successfully cleared 170 feet as Zhao Ken kind of lands and goes, you hear out of the window.
But we both just hit him. We both hit him, too. Just flying out.
So Zhao Ken, Sir Leonard, and Gildarts, you each take...
This is one hell of a way to leave.
You each take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. I think half for you
Yeah,
is
half
like
for me,
3.
so 3.
Yeah, as you all as Zhao Ken, you're just kind of patting yourself and kind of giving yourself a sigh. You hear them you see the front window shatter and like some fucking Dukes of Hazzard shit. Just like woo, boom, choo, 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 as you all just like slam into each other. Leonard's shell just goes flying as he's just ejected.
But like we land on the ground, I slide a little bit. You just see me just go laying down, arms up. Woo!
Yeah, you all just kind of slide a little bit, but you all manage to get out of there. So now it is the house's turn.
Oh god.
I'm gonna roll 1. Okay. More of that oil you see starts to pick up, and Trask, you can feel it's starting to slow you down.
Oh god.
So everyone, Sir Leonard, Gildarts, and Zhao Ken are out. Ayana, you are 10 feet out, but you know that Trask is still stuck inside somewhere. You can decide to go out, or if you decide to take a little bit of damage and help out Trask, you will give him advantage.
I will take.
I will
Hmm.
take the damage.
I only have 11.
You only have 11. What would you like to do? You can help Trask or help yourself.
No one gets left behind. I'm gonna help him.
Ohana means
Alright.
family.
You take
Ohana means family, and family means you can catch these bitches too.
you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you see that Trask isn't with anybody. You see a good spot to kind of turn around as you kind of like bash into like the furnishings a little bit. You see a corner and you just speed back the other way. So Trask, if you would so like, you do have advantage, or because Ayana is helping you, you would be able to get an additional 10 feet if you decide to dash.
Or can I add on to it to try to get us both out next turn?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
It's your turn. What would you like to do?
What I'd like to do, I'm assuming I'm in a hallway.
Yeah.
How wide is this hallway?
You see that this is the hallway that you guys came in with the red.
So it's kind of a skinnier
Yeah.
hallway. Okay.
And you
I'd
hear
like-
Ayana just kind of like sliding
Now that I
back
see
over.
Ayana coming back, what I'd like to do is I'd like to jump and American Ninja Warrior spider grab the wall with my legs and just hold my arm down, having her catch it, and then use that momentum to slingshot us back the other way.
Whoa, God.
Go ahead and make
Awesome.
me an acrobatics check with motherfucking advantage.
Because that's awesome.
You know what? Also, because
There we go.
I'm also gonna do this because this shit is awesome.
21.
You guys, fuck it. Go ahead and add a D6 to that for me, Chief. Because I'm gonna give you some inspiration for that shit.
22.
22. As you do that, you see Ayana coming. Your eyes lock, and you see now what Valkyrie was talking about. The potential of being reliable. And you see as you reach your hand down, Ayana, you see Trask reach his hand back, and you snap it. Trask, you can feel your hand slowly pulling, but you grip tight. You clench your butt cheeks, and with all the might, you do like a fucking one-armed kettlebell swing.
I just
And
imagine.
you ricochet Ayana back the other way, but using that momentum at the right moment, let go, and ricochet yourself up the stairs for a good... extra 70 feet. And you make 160 feet. And you are out of the house.
I just imagine Gildar's
And
is right there, just like waiting, just like
let's see. What is
hoping it's Ayana because he remembered Ayana was next. Just
So,
catches trash.
here is the tally. Gildars, you have moved 120 feet. Zhao Ken, you have moved 150 feet. Sir Leonard and Ayana. Oh, excuse me.
I moved with
Sir
him.
Leonard and Trask. Oh, no. Sorry. Trask, you have moved 160 feet. Sir Leonard, you moved 170 feet. And Ayana, you have moved a total of 210 feet.
I moved with
I
him.
see her shoot out the fucking
I
window.
moved
Like,
with him, so I
Okay, you also moved 150 feet.
How far away is my shell?
You see that your shell is like a good maybe like 5 feet away.
are you seeing Gildar's waiting for
Ayana and Trash. He
You
catches.
see
Trash.
Ayana just like shoots
but
past.
I catch
Yeah,
Trash.
you see Trash like
And I just catch him and
you
I'm just like
catch
this.
him bridal
But then
style.
I just go like this, and I just toss him.
You catch him bridal style.
3-point landing.
You just toss him.
Give
over
me a
your
goddamn
shoulder,
3-point
and
landing.
he's like, oh, superhero land.
Can I do an acrobatics check to see if I land?
Oh,
'Cause
you don't
like
have.
style.
You don't have to. You just like
That's
and like
Harley Quinn cartwheel style.
yeah.
How much time was left?
You see for the timer.
Yeah.
6 hours, 30 minutes, and 42 seconds.
It
And
just-
as you turn and you see with the house, you see as the foundation is starting to crumble and turn below, the window that you both crashed out of, you see Meredith,
Yay.
Gustav, Rose, Thorn, and with Thorn holding little crack, you just see them all waving happily to you as the house
Poltergeist in
crumbles and implodes on itself.
I go-
and then silence.
I go up to these two and I'd be like, I go like this. I'm like this. Did anybody ever clean that spot?
You, as soon as you say that, you hear a voice that kind of sounds like it's coming from your shoulder. It goes, "Hey, you gonna ever clean that part up?"
Crack!
And you see as the fog just kind of dissipates, you see now that you are back in the same spots that you were in before the simulation started. And you see
Are all our wounds still there? and
all of your wounds are still there.
Oh, I hug everybody. I'm just like, oh, thank God we made it.
And you hear, as you see stepping out of the shadows, slowly clapping, is Yasen, flanked by Vakri, Bloodhound, Fluffy, Packmaster, Ratcatcher, and a couple other members that you never met before. And you see Yasen just kind of takes a seat as a desk just kind of materializes out of thin air. And you see she goes, it certainly was entertaining. So how did it go? And you see, at this point, Bloodhound basically has like all of these blankets and is now like putting these like warm blankets around all of you all.
Gildar's is still in a rage and just like
Are you
starting to
saying
calm
that
down.
You weren't surveilling it?
And you see she just kind of like looks and just kind of gives a smile. And you see that she snaps her fingers and you see above are almost like these like holographic telegram screens. And you can see what you all have been like. There's an instance where you see Ayana getting hit in the face with the fucking broom. There is the instance with you just like yelling about how you fucking hate this house and like the house responding. And you see she goes,
Is there a video of me going to my first rage?
yeah, there is.
Oh, nice.
You see, she goes, no, I think we got some pretty good signal. When you say Fluffy, and you hear Fluffy go, as he kind of has his fingers to his throat, he goes, yeah, I think so too. I hope it didn't get too intense for you guys.
Ayana's kind of like rubbing her nose.
And you see he kind of takes his fingers off, and he goes, I mean, you gotta love the fact that, like, ventriloquism is fucking amazing, am I right?
Crack!
Gildar's
I instantly run up and hug him.
Gildar's is
Oh,
still
hey, kid.
Gildar's is still in his rage.
Do the
but
voice.
he's calming down and he's just like this.
Hey, are you gonna clean that up?
He's just like Gildar's is slowly calming down. He's like, well, what was with those
So-
voices?
And you see, Bloodhound kind of puts her hand on her shoulder and whispers to you, "Don't worry, we'll talk about that later."
So, how did
I
that
basically
go?
I want to walk into your set.
Mm-hmm. You see that she's sitting at a desk.
I want to ask her, what the hell was that?
That was a culmination of, well, a culmination of all of our memories. Every little bit thing.
Even the broom.
Even the broom. And you see, even as she says, even the broom, you see, Fluffy kind of removes a little patch of his hair, and you see a scar on the bridge of his nose. He goes, "Yeah, don't worry, it fucking got me."
I go up to Yusin and I whisper, even room?
And you see that she just nods.
Which part?
No, I can't tell you that, can't I?
Are we still covered in slime?
Oh yeah, no, like you all are covered in slime, and she goes, "This is what we like to call the forging room. As you all can tell, what you all have experienced was a very real illusionary simulation that we could essentially control. While it did have the various memories of amalgamation combined of whatever missions that we went on, we also had the liberty to change and modify." And you hear Bloodhound go, "She means fuck with." It's like, yes, to modify however we saw fit. That's why, in lack of a better term, the house didn't make any fucking sense. Yes, Thundercaller.
Were the children part of a real mission?
You see, as soon as you say that, you see Yasen goes over to the side, and over like the side of the door where you can't see, opens it, and you see that she pulls out a small, worn teddy bear. And she goes, "Yes, they were a part of my first mission."
How did you deal with Elizabeth?
Not well. When I started, I got most of my team killed. I made the wrong play. I got too hasty. They all went in. It was practically an ambush. And they were all killed. Right in front of my eyes.
How did you get out?
I had to fight my way out. Because I knew I owed it to them to do so.
Did you ever go back and kill the bitch?
And you see Yasen kind of goes a little bit silent and kind of squeezes the teddy bear a little bit. She doesn't say anything.
Insight check. I would like to see if I can tell just by her reaction if she
I
did or
would
didn't.
say by her reaction, you would probably guess that she might have, but it might have taken her a little bit longer. Not necessarily from like a physical standpoint, but from like a mental and emotional recovery that she had to go through first. It wasn't supposed to be easy. And there are hard choices that you all are going to make out in the field. So, with this, my next question is, are you all ready to take your final exam?
Huh?
Say what?
Ayana says, squeezing the slime out of her hair.
And you see Yasen just taps on the desk and 5 small boxes, both of blackened wood, just sit there, and you see that she kind of folds her hands and kind of puts the teddy bear to the side, and she goes, "This was merely a numbed amalgamation of what we all experienced in our first trials as field agents. Our first frustrations, our first hopelessness, and our first feelings of fear and mortality. It is only going to get more difficult from here, and even more confusing. The world is a dark, malevolent, and insidious place that, if given the chance, would take and eat you whole, and there wouldn't be a damn thing that you would do about it. With that all being said, now that you all know the truth about this, and the reason as to why we do all of this, you have a choice." And you see she raises a hand out to the boxes that are presented on the desk. You can either accept, and you see she points a hand out to the door, or you can leave.
Ayana is the first to walk up to the box.
Okay.
Gildar's is opening the box already because Gildar's looks at Gildar's looks at her and goes, "Fuck else would I do?"
You see she kind of nods, and she points to the box that's yours.
I go to my box and I open it up.
Okay, what does everyone else do?
Thanks for cutting me the fuck off.
What choice do I have? Like, I'm gonna open the box.
You see that she kind of chuckles, nods, and points to your box. Trust? Ayana?
Ayana kind of just walks up to the box and she goes, "If there's something that I learned in that last lesson, it's definitely that I have a place somewhere. And I think that place is here." And she opens, she asks which box is hers first.
You see Yasen nods and points to which box is yours.
Just don't touch any brooms.
You see she looks at you, Trust, expectantly. Well?
Valkyrie,
Yeah.
which part of that house was yours?
I'd say almost a bit of all of it. I was with Yasen after all, and, well, I suppose I was the fortunate one who didn't die.
Which one of y'all saw the deer?
Oh, you hear Bloodhound go, "Oh yeah, no, that was one of the weird fucking things I had to do. I had to, like, hunt down this weird thing that was, like, rummaging through my old neighborhood. Fucking thing got me in the chest, and it hurt like a fatherfucker, let me tell you that much."
Okay.
Sorry you had to go through that.
It is life, Trask, but I'm sure you also know about pain and loss.
You know better than anyone.
Of course, it's my job to know.
Walk up to my box.
You see Yasen nods and points to which box is yours. And you see now she looks at you, Zhao Ken, and she goes, "Well, Mr. Zhao Ken, it seems that I have 5 boxes here, and 4 have already been accounted for."
You made them go through that, and yet you knew what the outcome would be. That whole thing didn't make any sense.
Of course.
What I did through in the other world.
Of course. It wasn't supposed to. After all, I also, after doing this for a couple years, I had to have some way to keep nosy new recruits from learning information that they weren't privy into using just yet.
Did any of your past party do what I did and go to another world?
They did.
And did they come back?
They did not. We couldn't wake them.
I look back at everyone who's opening the boxes and Gildarts. Thank you. For your time. And I start walking out towards the door.
You see that she nods her head. And as you all go, you all look at your boxes and you open them. And you see in them are these brilliant brass and gold badges. Almost like the old school police badges. You see in this very beautiful blue silk inlay a dragon, a side dragon motif with its long scaly body clutching the sides, kind of looking over to the side watching. You see in the middle a motif of a three-headed wolf, and the rest of the badge reads Bureau of Occultic Observations, Hounds Division. Yes, Gildarts.
Before I actually take anything out of the box, since he's heading towards the door, I actually go and grab him, not trying to convince him to stay, but just giving him a hug.
Okay. You, Zhao Ken, feel Gildarts gives you a hug.
It's okay.
And then I let him go. And then I go back to my box.
Okay.
What does the shield say again?
Bureau of Occultic Observations,
Alright, go ahead.
Hounds Division. And she goes, so, I know you all have had a tiring and harrowing day for graduation, but I'd say it's nice to see that you all have decided to come up with a choice. And therefore, I believe I speak for my members as the director and the head of the Bureau of Occultic Observations. Welcome. Welcome to the Bureau.
Join our heroes as they continue to investigate the dark corners of Covair, lurking closer than you may believe.